The remaining portion of vault takes place on the main vault runway and then the space in between the runways on the way back. You can see here where there's 2 dots side by side. They can do their 10 toe rises, standing feet side by side, hands on their hips. And there's 2 dots so that 2 friends can go at the same time, because that one will be a little bit slower than the others. Then this yellow cone is to tell them where to start their run. You can see the chalk line that's about 1.5 feet away from the trampoline so that they can start visually working on jumping over something onto the trampoline. And then they land on the mat for their pop up to straight stand. Here is the marker where they should line up behind that so that they don't get kicked by their friend. Then you can see this chalk mark. That's where they stand behind the line, then put their favorite toe on the other side of the line on their start position, then reach their hands to the green dots and then flat back onto the pit pillow. And we want to make sure that they're really stretching and reaching into that. So that's why we're using that marker and something to reach for. And you can always tell them that if that's too close, that they can back up. They just can't go any closer than that. So they always need 1 foot on each side of the line. So there and there, or both on this side, but both feet can't be on that side. So Teresa is going to start back here. She's on her dots. This is where we're teaching what 10 toe rises are. You could also teach that is straight stand, hands on hips when they start. So that's terminology we use for Excel. Then here's where she's gonna run and pop up. Now, this is also something we're wanting them to learn, is straight stand with handstand hands. So notice her vertical position. Start trying to teach kids that means straight up and down, that her arms are covering her ears, her wrists are flexed backwards. And that's where, as a coach, you could jump up on that mat and kind of push down on her hands and make sure she's tight and kind of show her what it feels like to be tight, just like you'd want to be on your handstand. Then they should walk to the end and line up behind that red dot so they don't get kicked by a friend. When it's their turn, this is the 1 foot on each side, and then kick to handstand, flat back onto the pit pillow. And that's where you walk all the way back behind the dots to go again.